welcome back to the channel. It's Whiskey Wednesday time, and I will kick it all off with, and I remembered this week to bring the bottle over with me. Not that there's much left, so let's kick it off with a tradition of, oh, that was useless. Let's do it again. I'm going to do it close to the microphone. That sounds so cool, doesn't it? In me shyness? Good grief, you can tell I've had a couple cooking tonight. In me shiny precious metals glass filled up with a fresh 365, perfect gift, big ice cube. So let's kick this off properly. Welcome everyone. So, how are you all? How's it all going? Hope you're all well. We're nearly at, I can't believe we are 2 weeks into December already. Where's the time going? It's absolutely flying by. Flying by miles too quickly. Miles too quickly. Like always, I always like to kick it off and just say, welcome Cobra Stacker 365, Stack Collector, APM, and Shiny Precious Metals, Stephen, you know, featured, which is really cool, Camel Finance. Oh, wow, it's amazing. Sticker board. It's coming on okay, which is really super cool. Let's zoom in a bit and zoom in a bit more. I've got Shiny Precious Metals Cobra Stacker. CY Sterling is part of my setup now. I need to get something that would interpret CY Sterling. I'll have to think about that one. 365 Stephen, all on the sticker board, which is really cool. Really cool. Got me 3 little Christmas owls still. Got a Stephen sticker there. What else we got? Got me Kilo Copper. New one coming soon. Looking forward to that. And yeah, little 365 badge over the back. My backyard bullion poured piece from Cobra's auction. That's sitting in nicely. Yeah, it's all looking good. I can't believe it. I can't believe how it's all mounting up. I'm going to run out of space, I think, at some point. I'll have to get that a bit more organised for sure. Anyway, how you all doing? I've probably already said that already. I hope you're good. What's been going on? Very quickly, the weekend since last since the last Whiskey Wednesday, we had a very interesting chat on the Stack Collectors channel, which I really enjoyed this one. I enjoy more. I like to relate to certain people, and this week he had on big shout out to Cranky, the Cranky one, the one and only Cranky Stacker from over the pond, over in the good old US of A. Interesting chat the two of them had. I really enjoyed it. Watched a little bit live, then I finished it off on Sunday, which was really cool. But yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. That's a nice insight into the world of the creators and stackers that we don't normally see. So that's really cool. Really cool indeed. Really enjoyed that. And then on, what was it, Sunday evening, we had the Cobra Stacker doing his auction, which again, I don't say this enough. Well, I do say it loads actually. What he's bringing to this UK stacking community is amazing. It's super cool. He works really hard, and And yeah, I'm going to say cheers, dude. But yeah, another good auction, that's for sure, really for sure. Other than that, I haven't followed too much, been a bit busy, haven't followed too much online. Yeah, there's a few new oh, what did I see? What did I watch? Oh, is it Scott Silver? Big shout out to you, dude. I watched he did a whiskey, I can't remember what it was called. It was whiskey something, and it was hilarious. Absolutely, I couldn't stop laughing. I dropped a message on his comments on that video, and it's so cool to see the wit, the humour of of creators. Yeah, that's really cool. Thumbs up to you there, mate. That was a really cool video. Yeah, it's a nice blend that you're mixing on your channel there, which is super cool. Absolutely super cool. And who else have I been glimpsing at? There's a new guy that I've been watching called Go To Stacker. Shout out to you, dude. Yeah, it reminds me of APM. Reminds me of myself when I first started. Going gung ho. Yeah, very different. Very different type of content. The way it's portrayed and presented. Really cool. Really cool indeed. So there's a shout out to the GTS, I think he likes to call himself, Gold Tooth Stacker. Yeah, quite love to drop in and see what everyone's doing. One of the things I'm guilty of, and Stacker Social, now there's nothing wrong with Stacker Social at all, it's great, but I've come off it now because it's I just can't keep up with it. I really struggle to keep up moderating on Cobra's channel. Don't know, it's probably an age thing, I don't know, but with the Stacker Social thing, it was becoming a little bit of a distraction for me, because I love to see what people are talking about, but there's like hundreds of stuff on there sometimes, and I just can't keep up with it, so it was becoming a little bit of a distraction for me, and I just couldn't keep up with the messages as much as I loved to see what's going on. So I do apologise, I've come off of that, but it sort of makes sense. You don't want an old fart on there anyway, so yeah, I've come off of there. I might drop back onto it at some point, but that's the beauty of it all, you know. You can drop in, you can drop out. There's no rules, I don't think, for anybody, but it seems to be very successful for the people that obviously can keep up with the tech side of things. I just can't. I really can't, which is a bit of a shame, but hey ho. So yeah, that's happening now. Interesting enough, getting on to the marketplace, which is what we all probably look at, maybe from an investment point of view or whatever you do. I do, and yeah, Sunday night, my early Monday morning, the Asian market opened up and dumped, practically dumped. On, I think Bitcoin took a hit. Well, I think most things took a hit really, and even gold and silver took a hit. But for me personally, if you follow Camel Finance's channel, you know, you should know now that you know, things can't go up forever. There has to be capitulation, drawbacks, and that's the nature of the beast in the cycles of the marketplace. And so it's no great surprise. No one likes to see anything come down, but you know, things can't go up all the time, forever and ever and ever. Reasons why, there's lots of reasons why. You know, do your research and work it out for yourselves. But yeah, I'm not concerned. I know a lot of people do get concerned, quite rightly so. There's nothing worse than seeing your investments take a hit. but they do take a hit, just like they go up, if you're in the right investments, of course. So that seems to be sorting itself out, and I'm not worried. Personally, I did post the channel's 500 sub giveaway has come down, so I did a little short on that and posted that before I started recording this one. I think that's down to 146 now. It's still 46% up. Who can grumble at that? Even after that drop. So yeah, what can I say? That will grow healthily over the time that the channel grows, hopefully, and you know, touch wood. Cobra Stackers, nice present there. Touch wood, that'll work out for someone going forward in the future. Hopefully, we never know. So yeah, that's what's been happening. So what's been happening for me? I don't know whether I mentioned it. I've slowed up totally on my buying for this year. I'm not sure I'm going to talk about the ins and outs of what I've been doing over the past couple of weeks. But we're coming towards the end of the year, and you know, I'm very happy with what I've done this year. Extremely happy, actually. And I'm preparing myself for 2024 now. Has that stopped me from buying anything? It's slowed me right down, because one of the biggest things I need to learn in my journey of silver, gold, Bitcoin, you know, investment stacking, is to be patient and learn some patience, which is not my forte, but I have backed right off, probably a detriment to the Cobra Stackers auction, because I do like to buy some bits on there, but no, I've backed off a little bit, well, quite a bit to be fair, until next year, when I'm going to reset my goals. Well, I've already set them, and I'm going to wait until 2024 now and see how the land lies financially in the world, and then move on from there, and hopefully improve my portfolio and carry on building. So I'll share that over time if I feel comfortable with doing that. But does that mean I've stopped buying? No, it doesn't. As you all know, I love these stackable pieces. I think I showed them last time on Whiskey Wednesday. The detail on the high relief of these, yeah, they're expensive. Are they worth it? That's a debate. But for me personally, I'm really enjoying collecting these type of pieces, and I've managed to add two more, courtesy of Mr. Cobra Stacker. And here's one of them, and I think it's Lucifer, the Fallen Angel. It's still in its wrapper at the moment, but I picked this up today from him, which is amazing. The detail is crazy. They're just beautiful pieces. They're from a South Korean mint or producer, and it's gone beyond me what the name of them are. I'll have a look and I'll put it in the description. But I love the detail on these. They're something different. A high relief. They are a pleasure to look at. And it's like, you see the little face in there? You know, when you get up close to them, you've got the snake, obviously. I think there's a wolf there by the looks of it. Wolf or a dog. See Lucifer. Not sure if that's a bit of a... Yeah, it's another face. Another couple of faces. The detail is incredible. Another face there. A couple more on the left-hand side there. Amazing. Absolutely flipping amazing. And These sort of things I can't get bored of. I really can't. I've run out of stands. I need to buy some more stands. And that was that one. And then this one here is called the Peninsula, which is super cool. Obviously a peninsula is a piece of land. I don't know if this is actually based on a piece of land somewhere in the world. Maybe it's an island off of South Korea somewhere. But again, I mean, it's stunning. The capsules that they make for these are incredible. They're stackable, but obviously I'm not going to take them out to stack them. I love them. It's you know, part of my silver journey I've been all over the place on it, really, and I'll probably carry on to be all over the place on it if I'm honest. But you know, at the moment it's allowed me to actually find these pieces of art, courtesy of good old Cobra Stacker getting them into the country. Pardon me. And yeah, it's lovely, and I will probably keep collecting these sort of pieces going forward. I'm going to work out a way of how I can display them. There's a couple of companies out there that do acrylic cases that will purposely make acrylic cases for you, and I'll probably try and LED light them and show them off in a really nice way in my studio. Somehow, I don't know, but that's something for the new year. So I'm looking forward to that, because they are stunning pieces of artwork on silver. And obviously I think I've shown this, the Thinking Man from the Argentine Mint, which again, it's just crazy cool. 10 ounces of silver. All these other pieces are 2 ounces. I love this. It's just pure artwork. It's just crazy. Good premiums on them. Where's the other one? You've seen this one, I believe, as well. It's amazing. Detail. Crazy. Crazy. And good old Cobra Stacker got me the latest one, which is a Medusa, which again is just flipping stunning. Absolutely crazy. Crazy artwork. And I love it, and I've got to find a way of showing these off somehow. I wished, these are just in sleeves, plastic sleeves. It's a shame that they can't somehow be encapsulated like these ones here. But I don't know. We'll find out what we can find. Because the last thing I want is for them to start to discolour. That would be a shame. That would be a real shame. So yes, they're my latest purchases. I've actually got quite a bit that I haven't shown on the channel, but it's a bit awkward. I'd love to be doing a hell of a lot more videos, but time is a bit of an issue for me at the moment. But once winter gets out of the way, we'll probably get back into creating some more stuff. So yes, that's what I've continued to collect and stack those type of collector pieces. I'm glad they don't do them in gold, because that would be very expensive indeed. So went to my PO box the other day. There was a package in there which I wasn't quite expecting, but it was from the wonderful 365. Now, I saw one of his videos a little while ago where he had, I think, 100 poker chips, and He was, I think you had to email him. The first 100 people that emailed him, I believe, I'm not sure, I might be butchering that, he'd send out his own channel poker chips. And I, like anything, I'm so busy, I'm thinking, oh, that's cool, you know, I'm not going to rush to get in anything like that. I like other people to enjoy what people give away. Anyway, to my surprise, and does it surprise me? No, it probably doesn't really, because it's 365. He actually sent me one of his poker chips, which was really cool to get. Really cool to get. He's a very kind, thoughtful guy. You may not get tons of communication out of him, but he's obviously a really busy man. He's a family man. He's a working man. He's a husband, and he still seems to find time to promote channels, talk up channels, and he's really behind trying to get this UK community going. And hats off to you. And he didn't forget. He sent me this, which makes that even more thoughtful, and it doesn't go unrecognised from my point of view. To me, it says a lot about a human being, an awful lot. So thank you 365 for that. You can sit there. You're beginning to get, Mr. 365, you're beginning to get a bit of a side to my Whiskey Wednesday. After all, you did come up with the idea, which I've taken great advantage of. That's what I mean about the guy. He's a diamond, absolute diamond. Anyway, so as you all know, I'm not a great receiver of gifts. I get a bit embarrassed when people send me something, just not used to it at all in my life. But that's, you know, by and by. It is what it is. But I love to give things, I really do. So when people send me stuff, it doesn't matter. It's the thought, more than anything, that they've bothered to include me in something, and that I recognise very highly in human beings. And yeah, I've got a lot of time for those people. So thank you very much, Mr. 365, yet again. Cheers to you, dude. I do love these ice cubes, mate. I expect, like most households that have got young children, Mr. 365's household is getting quite excitable leading up to Christmas. So yeah, it's an amazing time of year if you've got young children. It really is. So it's really cool. Then out the blue, I get a message. This is crazy, really. Absolutely crazy. Out the blue, I get a message from APM. Mate, sent you something. Sent it to your PO box, and pardon me. I texted him back, because we text each other. We speak to each other. And I said, dude, you just sent me some bits. What the hell are you sending me more bits for? Spend it on your family, for God's sake, dude. You know, money's precious and all that, you know. But he said, no, I want to send you something. And I said, right, okay, no worries. And so, yeah, God knows. I have no idea. As I said, like, I don't even know why people send them, but I'm so grateful for it. But then, yeah, I get a package from APM. And he's very kind. These are great. And inside that package, we have a $250, wouldn't that be cool? Poker chip, I believe, is a chocolate poker chip, which is super cool. And not only that one, he sent me the $100 one as well, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. absolutely amazing. But it didn't stop there. It's nuts. It's absolute nuts. This community, there's certain people within this community that have just got a heart of gold, and I'm beginning to totally respect these people. It's amazing. So what does he send me next? He sends me this Aztec copper round, which in this, displayed in this way, these capsules, it's just friggin' stunning. Absolutely amazing. Now he knows I like my copper, and yeah, he sent me this, which is absolutely super cool. Lovely piece. I'm not sure what's going on with this copper thing. It's getting more and more popular, more and more popular. So that was that, and he sent me this dragon copper round, which is like, what are you doing, dude? Man, that's so generous. It's so cool. Turn that up the right way. The deer in the tree and the snake, which matches some of my other copper coins. But yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. Sorry, I'm all fingers and thumbs with that. Incredible, absolutely incredible. What a kind, generous, nice guy that's got a young family again, and he's doing this, which, guys, you know, sincerely, I am so grateful, really grateful. I really wish you wouldn't do it, but at the same time, 100% appreciate that you do. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And it didn't stop there. He sent me as well his version. We can get this to focus. This amazing looking poker chip. Addicted to precious metals. In a capsule. Absolutely amazing. Looks stunning. Crazy cool. Can't thank him enough. That's 3 poker chips in 2 weeks. Mad. Absolutely mad. So kind. Really kind. Yeah, blown away when I was opening that. And it didn't stop there. This is just lunacy. Absolute lunacy. Sorry, just having a puff. And open a package. And there was a package from Silver Angel. But it wasn't from Silver Angel, it was from APM. And lo and behold, he sends me a 1 ounce Addicted to Precious Metals silver round, which is stunning. So cool. So I love the tiger on the back. I know he loves his tigers and dragons. It's Silver Angel do an absolutely unbelievable job. They made a few for me a while back now, sort of in the summer, well, early summer this year. 4 special pieces that I've got, and yeah, stunning. So, dude, I don't know what to say overly. I have messaged you. I have said what I need to say on there, but Addicted to Precious Metals, you're a gentleman. You're not only really entertaining, not only have you brought a different dynamic to the stacking scene, not only are you incredibly supportive to the community, especially to when you go on and support the Stack Collector, you go on and support Cobra Stacker on his channel. You're very generous, you're extremely entertaining, and very slowly I've been very fortunate behind the scenes to get to know you more, and it's a real pleasure, dude. I wish you didn't. This sounds really ungrateful, but you know this anyway. You know it because we've already spoke about it. I wish you hadn't sent so much. I don't believe I deserve anything like that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna. I've never wanted to promote people on my channel for just the sake of promotion. But genuinely, guys, these guys I talk about on my channel, I absolutely 100% believe that they are sincere, genuine, and I can only say that because I'm beginning to get to know them behind the scenes as well. So yeah, cheers. I'm not going to go too far into that because it gets all stupid. But yeah, cool. Thank you, APM. That's nuts, dude. Yeah, it's just crazy nuts, crazy. It's fascinating when I look at this whole setup I've got now. It's sorry about the wobble there. It's crazy, you know. When I first look at my videos, initially I had no concept of who was out there, what was out there, how my journey would go, where my journey would take me, who I would meet. And yeah, it's a privilege. I see all this as a real privilege. I know the game. I'm not dumb, I'm not stupid. But there's a lot of story behind this game that we're in, and you meet some fantastic people, and I have been absolutely privileged so far to be in contact and meet a handful of people that are yeah, a pure pleasure to have met and continue to meet. So thank you so much, everybody that that takes part. And this is your channel, it's not my channel. Yeah, I put it together and I could do a better job with it after time. I'm hoping next year, 2024, I'm really looking forward to 2024. I've got loads of ideas when winter gets out of the way. I want to get back into my creativity. I want to bring my photography into it more. There's some wonderful innovation and technology out there that that can only help produce and promote some fascinating, beautiful things that we all like to collect and stack. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into that, which would be super cool. Super cool indeed. And I'm going to get up and just show you something. I'm still keeping, God, my studio's a mess. I'm still keeping all my bits that people send me, even the envelopes and bits and pieces, because this is a lovely reminder, a really nice reminder of the community and how they are. Yeah, super cool. Absolutely super cool. Real privilege. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Super, 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 super cool. Oh, super cool. So what we got to look forward to? hopefully 2024, it looks like it's going to be really interesting. I'm sure at some point the pain is going to get even more painful for many people out there. From an investment point of view, you know, one of the greatest things I've learned, and I'm not very good at it, is to have some belief and conviction in what you're doing. Doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong. You'll find out whether it's right or wrong as you go along. Many people have many different views. Many people do different things for their own personal reasons. Many people will try for whatever reason to convince you to marry their idea and ideas. It's be you. One of my biggest messages I'm going to carry forward, which hopefully I've tried to portray on my channel, is just be you. There is some amazing content creators out there that give away so much information free. You know, it's up to you if they're offering different services. It's up to you to want to take them or not. But find the ones that are genuine. Find the ones that make sense. Find the ones that make logical sense, that will help your personal journey. It's all about your personal journey. Put your egos to one side, and learn definitely, because you know it's going to be tricky next year. That's for sure. Very tricky at certain times. The markets, I consider myself still halfway through my apprenticeship, whatever that is. I'm learning about positioning. It doesn't matter how much money you've not got to invest. Listen to you. Listen to other people. Don't listen to me. Listen to me. Whatever you want to do. I will never try and portray any investment advice. All I'm interested in is just getting people to open up their thoughts, to work it out for yourself. It isn't rocket science. There's some simple rules to follow, and those rules are: be you, do you, believe in you, and never be scared to change. Never be scared to change. Don't marry one idea. Marry 10 ideas, and then try and make those 1 or 2 or 3 of those ideas work for you, but change them. Always change them. If you feel that you need to change them, give it time. Be patient. I'm terrible at patience. I'm awful at patience, but be patient. If something makes sense, then give it time, and if it isn't working, work out in your own head why it's not working. Don't ask other people, because they will tell you what they think, because that's what they're doing. You know, it's so important. I'm a massive believer in it. I try with all my children personally to get them to think on their own 2 feet, make their own way, their own goals, share their ideas, and logically look at whether that can work or not. It's so important. And I think 2024 is I'm going to try and work on how I can work with the community better to share that philosophy in its own way, and let that develop somehow. I don't know how I'm going to try to do that, but I'm going to try to do that, and offer as much support as I can, just from an old man's bit of wisdom point of view, to make everyone feel comfortable with what they're doing and how they're doing it, and support them in their journeys too, while I'm carrying on my journey. That's That's something I've got to try and work out for 2024. Whether I can do that through my channel or not, I don't know. But I'm going to have a good think about it over Christmas and look forward to that. So, yeah, so there we go. There's the Whiskey Wednesday this week. I hope you're all well. I haven't gone through my last lot of messages yet, and that's terrible, and I will try to reply to them very soon. I would also appreciate, crikey, it's the only problem with vaping, it makes the place a little bit foggy. I would appreciate some feedback from you guys. What would you like to see a little bit more of on my channel? I've calmed myself down a little bit. I love to get really passionate about what I find, and I really enjoy my little rants. So if you want to see that a little bit more, let me know. Let me know in the comments. In 2024, what would you like to see more of? More interactions, more videos with collaborations with other people. I know we're going to continue. It looks like we always will. Hopefully, continue my collabs with Camel as long as I remember to record all of it, which is my bad from last time. I've had a chat with a few people, and we'll do more than just one-on-one collabs. We'll bring in a few other people and hopefully try and make that regular. Is that something you'd like to see, not see? Do you want me to talk about more about? Yeah, tell me what you want me to talk about more, or put more videos up. I'm from what I'm collecting and stacking point of view. It's quite a good subject, this, because initially I used to get very excited sharing what I'm doing from a collecting stacking journey, and used to get a lot of good feedback from that. I don't know why, but I've been a little bit more quiet about that, and going forward, I'm probably a little bit more comfortable showing what I want to show rather than showing everything I'm doing and talking about everything I'm doing. That comes down to certain little aspects of, this is just me, and this is just the paranoid me. Certain little aspects, I've heard people talking about certain things, and the beauty of collecting, and talking about why they collect it, and I don't want to say it really, but I sit there and I think about it, and I think, wow, if we're sharing the deepest depths inside of what we're personally doing, then you're recording it, then you're revealing that as a record to the world, and I have nothing to hide, but I kind of don't want to make myself too open. I still think it's a very British thing. We can be very sort of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Not reclusive, but we can hold ourselves back a little bit. Which I'm beginning to think I'd rather do that. I don't want to share my whole journey, and I want to share my whole journey, but I don't want to show my whole journey, because I think, some things you should keep to yourself. You should be a little bit more private about. So yeah, as much as I deeply want to show off to the world what I've collected, what I've got, how I'm doing it, whatever I'm doing, I think going forward, I'm going to be a little bit more selective over what I show. So that sounds really awful, sounds really dodgy, but it isn't dodgy, it's just me being reserved. That's probably the word that I was looking for. I'm going to be a little bit more reserved going forward. I have been quite reserved in recently. But yeah, there's certain things that I will probably show, and there's certain things I won't. But I will still talk about it. That's for sure. I think that's a good thing. May change. All our journeys change, but going forward, that's what I'd like to do. So getting back to, yeah, what would you like to see? Would you like to see, I don't know, would you like me to talk about different things? Anything new? Let me know. Comment up. Give me some ideas for the new year. I've got some creative ideas going on. But yeah, let me know. It'd be really cool to hear what you think. I've enjoyed this year. Well, I've been going since April, May, June. I don't know. 6 months, 7 months. We're nearly at 240 subscribers, which is amazing. I always remember saying I couldn't believe I got more than one. And here we are on 238 or 236, I think, which is fantastic. It doesn't drive me. Subscriber rate doesn't drive me. View rate doesn't subscribe me. I actually solely enjoy doing what I do, which is super cool. And I'm definitely not relying on YouTube as a portfolio, as part of my portfolio income. That's for sure, 100% for sure. But you know, maybe if I was a lot younger, then I'd have a lot more drive there. But yeah, let me know. Please subscribe. All the people that I've mentioned, APM 365 Camel, Shiny Precious Metal Stack Collector, Cobra Stacker. Yeah, please, you know, get over there. They've got so much to offer the community, from a learning point of view, from a showy point of view, from a, you know, buying point of view. It's amazing. There's some new channels out there. Stephen, if you're listening to this one, mate, I want to see a little bit more from you because I love your channel. Cranky over in America. Yeah, you're probably nearer my age group, I'm sure. Yeah, I love what you're doing. I love what you stand for. I love your philosophy. I love your caring. I love the whole attitude to life. It's a pleasure to hear that many people around the world are similar. So that's really cool. So that's me out. Will there be a Whiskey Wednesday next week? Probably. The last one for Christmas. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Look after yourself. Don't panic about your portfolios. You know, if you're into your crypto, if you're into your gold, silver, which you probably are, you know, it's a bit of a correction, and learn about it. Learn about why silver exists, why gold exists, why cryptocurrencies exist in Bitcoin. You know, whatever. Learn about it. Learn about your stock markets. Learn about the markets. Learn about finance. Learn about money. Learn about money, the bond market. You know, or don't. It's up to you. But it is of great benefit if you can put an hour or two to one side every day or every other day. Find some channels that resonate with you and learn from it. Learn from it, and try and put that learning and practicalness that you're learning from that logic into the way you invest into your portfolios, and yeah, you won't go too far wrong. It takes time, but give yourself a chance, especially you young guys out there. You know, you've got so much time in front of you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you've got so much time to reap the benefit of this amazing change that we're going through. Don't marry one single idea. Be prepared to change. So that's a good message to end the session on. I'll see you all next week. If I get time, I'll pop a couple of other videos in, but I don't think I will at the moment. I'm just too busy. So anyway, if you made it this far, thank you very much for listening. Take good care of yourself. See you soon. Bye.